one thing I have to talk about is this dress, hey? And, you know, in describing her latest project, she's quoted as saying that this is actually by far the best work that she has done in the past 15 years or so. Now, that's award-winning songstress Kelly Khumalo, who has released her latest single titled Ngiyaz'thandela, which is taken from her album Unleashed. Now, Khumalo, who has one of the most powerful voices in the industry, joins me now in studio to tell us about her latest project. Ms. Khumalo, a very good morning to you and welcome
back. Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good to see you, and you look absolutely dashing, man.
Oh, thank you.
You say that your latest project is by far the best work you've done in the past 15 years or so.
Absolutely.
Why?
I think when I put together the project, I was at the place where one is content with who they are. And I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not trying to keep up with the times. I'm just authentically myself.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it better than any other project that I've done before.
So what kind of improvements have you added in this particular project? I mean, you're talking about authenticity and about being yourself, and I know that in the previous projects you are also authentic and being yourself.
But it's also, you know, you get to a point where you are authentic, but you're not sure how the people will receive you.
Yeah.
But with this one, I'm at the place where I actually don't care. The ones that are meant for me will see the beauty in me. The ones that don't see the beauty in me, it's also okay. Yeah. I think that's where the difference is. And with this album, I wasn't afraid to tap into, you know, the vulnerable self.
Sure.
Where I get to talk about things that I would not normally talk about, things that hurt me, things that somehow make me feel insecure about myself.
Sure.
So all of that is in the album.
It took you 9 months to compile this album. Jeez,
yes.
But that must have been a daunting task, isn't it?
It was. At some
Take
point,
us through the process.
At some point I was depressed. Because initially when I was busy with the album, I wanted a happy album.
Sure.
And it turned out that I'm depressed. And that thing in the album says about me being happy. I even wrote a song called Happiness because I wanted to psych myself into this happiness thing, and it was just not happening. One minute I'm happy, the next I'm depressed, I'm crying. I remember at some point my best friend came to my house and said, Kelly, Asambe, let's go somewhere, let's do something. This depressed self it's not working out.
And I'm actually glad you found yourself, you know, because depression is so real, hey.
It is real, and a lot of us overlook it. You know, you go through a phase where you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to leave the house, and you just want to cry. And you don't know what's wrong where, and you can't even explain it, which is why a lot of people don't talk about it, because you can't even say what's wrong. You don't know what's wrong, but you feel something is wrong.
The title of the single, Ngiyaz'thandela, Ngiyaz'thandela uban. Is there a particular person in mind?
Ngiyaz'thandela umuntu wami. Noma ngingathini ngiyaz'thandela umuntu wami. I think in life it gets to a place where you're like, you know what, I am done waiting for the greener pastures.
Yeah.
This is my greener pasture.
Yes.
And I am going to just enjoy it and make the best of it. And ngizozithandela umuntu wami. So that's what the song is about.
So how is your maturity musically and your growth encapsulated in this album?
Yo, I listen to it and I shock myself. I have sounds of, you know, you remember the days of Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And the growth is so much, even spiritually. I have a song called Your Will. The spirit is just on another level, and I've learned to actually accept that part of me and want to share it with the people.
Yeah. So who did you work with on this album?
I worked with Brenda Mtambo on a song called Strong Woman, which is a beautiful song. We talk about our struggles and how they've made us the women that we are today. I have a song called Tumelo Malume featuring Vusi. I have Jehovah featuring J Flow, and I've worked with Jakes. I've worked with Mondli Ngobo. I've worked with David Mutanda from Congo. So it's just a concoction of beautiful stuff.
So what should we look forward to? I mean, is there plans of a DVD shooting in the pipeline?
The minute I have 10 million in my bank account, I'd love to.
Which you will have.
I better have, and I feel like my fans have been waiting. But I just don't want to just give them J. For me, it's either you go big or you go home.
That's actually a sign of respecting your fans.
I respect my fans. I respect my craft. I respect the gift that God has given me. Therefore, I can't just do mediocre stuff.
Go get them, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for chatting to us.
Thank you.
Well, award-winning songstress Kelly Khumalo speaking to us about her latest single titled Ngiyaz'thandela, taken from her album Unleashed, which was released last year. Stay tuned to Morning Live for a taste of what her latest body of work has to offer.